saying little did she know. Did you watch Stranger Than Fiction recently?
That's not a term that movie's only used.
I know.
Smart ass.
I know.
Huh? You think you're so damn smart?
Is that all you got there, Liz? Because I think
Yeah.
Good job, Liz.
I know, that was all? I was
Slow
expecting a
clap.
lot.
Slow clap.
Yeah.
Get her, Brady!
Hands me, everyone.
I was expecting so much more.
Is that all you got, Brady?
Yeah.
And that was all she had.
Yeah, that's all she had.
No one can see your fucking dick mouth.
Dick mouth.
I don't have
Now.
dick mouth. I have clip mouth.
You just did dick
That was a
mouth.
clip mouth. It did kind of pucker up a little bit with the
That would
tongue.
have been Pixar's clip mouth.
Clip mouth now. Oh, God, gross.
You know that's
did
going to
it.
be a sound effect.
You dated her.
Click mouth now.
It's clit, not click.
Clit
It's not a
mouth.
click,
I
it's
said clit.
Hold on. What is this whole
I
clicking
meant to.
business about?
Yeah,
Hold
what's
on.
clicking?
I'm going to redirect this real quick. What does double clicking the mouse mean? Because I don't
That's
think
when
I've ever...
you go down
The
in there and
girl
you're just like,
master.
Is that how you get off? Because that's not how I
And
get
you
off.
move the mouse around when you're trying to, like, it freezes. and
But you're
just, like,
not
going
double
in there.
clicking a mouse.
You're trying to
Like,
do anything you
goddamn
can.
this ball,
I know if
you
I
take the
double click
ball
my
out of
mouse,
the
I would not get off.
It's from American Pie. It's from American
It is a
Pie,
term.
the original movie.
From Michigan.
How do you get off
Fucking
on just
read
a
a book,
two taps?
Liz.
Two taps on it.
It's a saying from a movie,
Were they
guys.
locked up in
Michigan.
prison for
No,
like
but that's
years?
like a real thing. She did play in Orange is the New Black, the same bitch that
Which
said
one?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Which one?
The one that
The one
ends-
with the hair.
the redhead.
Oh,
Oh,
the yeah,
God,
who
gross.
turned out to be a
When she's
lesbian.
trying to
Yeah.
tell Tara Reid, like,
Yeah.
oh, you've never double clicked the
she's
mouse?
so- she's-
Oh,
yeah.
And
no,
she's
I
like,
remember
she's
that
never
one,
had an
yes.
orgasm.
She's the one who hooked Finch up.
Well, apparently
Yeah.
she's never had an orgasm because double
Yeah,
clicking her
double
mouse
click the
twice.
mouse.
I'm
How
sitting
do
there
you
going,
get
this
off
is
with two
horrible.
taps?
I'm sitting there trying to figure
Liz
out what
really
they mean.
tried it.
And I'm like, this is not working
She's
out.
like, I don't-
Natasha
double
Leone.
clicking
I
the
know
mouse.
what they mean.
Because it was the late 90s, and that's when,
Well,
like,
yeah, but when you-
computers
That's how we
didn't
thought
work,
how-
and you're moving around,
Right.
you're
You know
double
what
clicking,
double
trying to get
click
shit
is?
to
Is
work.
that-
That's how I thought
Double
to
clicking
get.
40 times.
That's why I have two
Exactly, in the 90s we had
engagements,
to.
because that's
You
how I
can't
thought
do
you
it.
clicked
Yeah,
them out.
but
Can't do it
when
to
you double
yourself.
click the mouse, you literally just
I do it to
double click
myself
so
all the
I
time.
went to
I'll
Best
do- I'll
Buy
do it.
every
What is that?
weekend because my
That's
girlfriend told me
sexual
how
move.
to
Like, you can't get off
come
in two
over and
clicks.
double click the mouse. I was at Best Buy.
I'm sorry. What? Okay, we're gonna have to rewind for a second. Did you practice fondling a girl at Best Buy on their mouse?
Ooh, my girlfriend
Displays?
told me I want you to double click the mouse, and I was like, all right. So I went
Your
to
grandma
the
told you
mall.
that.
No,
AKA
Gomez.
grandma.
She hasn't met Gomez yet.
I went to the
So it was, I went to the mall, went to fucking Best Buy, walked up to the guy, and I'm like, hey, I gotta double click the mouse.
Yeah.
I
Jeff,
thought, I thought my girlfriend was telling me some cool shit.
You know
I'm like,
what?
how to buy like.
we might have to
video games.
revisit Anatomy Night because I don't think Jeff was here for Anatomy Night.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I wasn't here for Anatomy Night.
You weren't here for Anatomy Night either?
I wasn't part
Do
of
I
the show
have to
yet.
re-fucking do a fucking Anatomy? The pictures are on the
it
Facebook
was,
from
it
Anatomy
was
Night.
Me, Adam, and Billy.
Billy!
Billy was there.
Us two, and then I don't think you were there. That
Brandy
night
and
either, no.
I
Yeah.
think Brandy and
And
Robin
as
were
much
here.
and as much as I want to say it was sexual, Billy probably went home and prayed right after that.
No,
And I don't think it was in the
Brandy and Robin
sexual
weren't
way
here.
at all.
It
I'm
was
pretty sure
me,
he prayed
Adam,
for all of
Billy,
us.
and these two.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna have to redo Anatomy. Now we're gonna have to revisit that one.
Can we just talk about like a funny story that Jeff has? That
Jeff?
I'm gonna throw him on the spot.
Tell me
let's
your
do this
funny
shit.
story. Hold on,
We're gonna start. I'll start off the
Ben.
conversation.
How big is your penis?
Oh,
All right, sounds good. Brady.
Why did we all stop talking and listen to Ben? Nobody cares. What just happened? I thought we were
I'm
listening to a
curious.
story about
You were an
Jeff.
exhibitionist. How big is your dick?
Amnesia.
Porn big?
You didn't
Yep.
have, yeah,
Yep, tell that one.
exhibitionist story.
No, that's,
Yep.
that's mean.
Jeff, you got like
Okay.
gorilla hands. How big is your dick, Jeff?
I'm 3 inches. We bought a dime thick.
He says 3. I give him a good 1
4 and a half.
3/4.
Hey, I'm not gonna give away Brady's last
Like-
name,
It's
but
like
my
the
dad
meteorologist
loves
when they're
Brady's
like,
last
predicting
name.
About 8 inches of snow, and it turned out like 2.
We're not gonna give away Brady's last
Foot
name
long.
Okay,
on the air, but my dad loves Brady's last name. But he's like, why isn't that fucker's first name 12? My dad's like, or several,
No.
or my dad's like coming up for all these new first names for Brady.
This is
And my
fucking
dad is so
hilarious.
old that he
funny.
forgets
No,
what
you
Brady's
need
last
to-
name is all the
bring this
time.
up.
And so he
You
forgets
have
what his
a
last
moment
name
to
is.
say
So
what we
every
can't
time it's
talk
like a
about.
new joke to
We should
him.
have
Like and he just
That's
gets a
what
riot
I
at it
talk
every
about.
time he goes, what's and he
Tells
calls
you
first
the
of all
same joke
he doesn't
every
call
time.
him Brady. He's like, what's Bradley's he calls him Bradley, or he calls him Ben. He calls him everything but his real name because he like forgets. He's old, and I go and I tell him his last name, and he goes like, "You gotta be kidding me!" every time, and then you get a whole new
knee
line.
Slapper, huh?
Yeah, real knee slapper for old Ricky there. Big dick, by the way. You know,
All right,
Richard.
I'll tell my story.
Just
ahead.
because we're on like bad dating etiquette, this is bad relationship.
Oh,
Bad
okay.
relationship.
I'm in. I
Etiquette.
got you. What's going on?
It's not.
Gomez is tuned in.
Okay,
Talk to me,
It's
Goose.
not something
Talk to
I'm
me, Goose.
proud of,
this is a great story.
but it's a situation
It's true.
where at the point in my life, I thought it was best for both parties.
Okay. Start at the beginning.
I'm not
now,
proud
Jeff.
of this.
Hey,
but-
I may have been
okay,
there also.
when I
so-
was in my early 20s, I didn't drive so good. And
Really, you're a man.
One of
You
my
don't drive
car
good ever.
accidents.
He
One
drives
of
just
my
let him
car
talk this.
accidents, I was in a real bad accident.
Oh God, the fire just tried to light you on fire.
Yeah, and
Beaner
I
fires.
got some like head damage and stuff. So
Is that
I
why you
was
talk
kind
slow?
of I had amnesia for 7 days.
He
He
talks
did.
slow?
Yeah.
He had amnesia.
I don't
You
know,
talk
whatever,
fucking slow.
Is
do
that
you
something
mean?
like Forrest Gump?
No, nothing permanent.
Brady,
I just after
You talk slow.
after the accident, I couldn't
Yeah, you
remember
do.
my parents' own face.
Yeah, are you listening to this? Listen, you need to fucking listen to
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I will definitely hear it afterwards.
So
You had on
I
your
was
mom.
dating a girl at
This
the
is great.
time, and my mom and dad. This is. I'm
He
not
has
gonna name
amnesia.
names, but
Yeah.
this is girl A.
Alright.
And you know, you have a relationship with her for a couple months. I mean, it
The
was
size of those
nothing-
hands,
but it was
though.
a
Nothing
couple
long
months.
term to remember during amnesia at the time, basically.
Well,
She didn't have
That's
that,
good shit.
So
that
Just
much of
wait.
an impression of
So-
fucking me.
previous to my accident, I had a long-time girlfriend. Let's call her Girl B. And during
Oh,
my
Jesus.
time with A,
Oh.
Just wait for it.
I was kind of seeing B, and we were on the point of getting back together, and I didn't know how to tell Girl A.
The fire wants to
And then
light
he
him
gets
on fire
amnesia.
for a reason.
So
Yeah,
my
right.
parents are telling me all this, and then,
Oh,
long
no.
story short, I finally, my mom walks into the hotel room one day, and I'm like, Mom. And she's like, yes, you remember me, and I my memory comes back tenfold. I know just about everything that happened. And then later on the night, because they still had to take more tests and stuff, Let's Go Girl A shows up.
Girl A, the one he's dating,
Well,
Girl
I
A.
didn't know how to
So yeah,
end things
hold on,
with
wait a minute,
her.
let me
'Cause you
take
didn't
back
wanna be
up.
with
Dating
Girl A.
was-
I didn't want to be
Girl A
with
was
Girl A.
long-term and Girl
I
B was
wanted to be
short-term?
with Girl B.
Girl B is
Okay.
long.
Oh,
So
so
she
that's
comes
okay.
in
Girl
and,
A's in there.
and she's talking to me and telling me all this. She's
And he
like,
remembers everything.
She holds my hand and she says, "Just tell me you remember my name."
You're all girl
He's
A,
pretending.
And you lied to her.
No,
girl D.
I
You
cannot
lied to
remember
her.
your name. So I get released from the hospital and I
She's
tell
probably
my
one of
mom
our
and
listeners
dad.
from Michigan.
So I
That's
tell
one
him
way to do
if
a breakup.
Girl
A
A
cut right
calls,
there.
just tell her he's got a doctor's appointment or something, and I go back to Girl B.
So he played it off. He really did have amnesia.
Yeah.
Remembered everything. Used amnesia to break up with her.
I had an accident once.
And the girl eventually quit calling and went on with her life.
Oh, that's
Which
good.
Does she
Come to
still
find
think
out-
you have amnesia?
No,
to this
no,
day?
no.
To this day.
I graduated high school with her.
She
She's
tells-
a very nice
she
girl.
tells her new
She
3
met a
kids
nice
these,
guy.
like, my-
She's happily married.
Your
and
real
living
dad
her
should have
own
been
life.
this guy, but he never remembered who I was.
I mean, it was no
That's
permanent
the whole
damage
two
to the
girls at one
girl.
time kind of bullshit.
She lived a great life, and I'm
Yeah.
sure she's happy
Wow.
today.
Are you guys all taking notes? So when
That was-
he tries to play
That was
amnesia,
an easy out.
remembers all you but not
I
me.
took advantage of a situation that
I never got amnesia.
I'm not
You know,
proud
Wow,
of it.
dude.
I'm not
Wow.
proud
The best
of it.
part is his parents supported it.
My dad's like, I'm not gonna lie for you,
My
so
mom
he
did
just quit
too,
answering the
but there was
phone.
no amnesia
But
bullshit.
that is a stand-up move. And my mom fought me a little bit on it, but she wouldn't say it. She wouldn't turn her back on her own son.
Yeah.
My parents got my back.
Yeah,
Me and
my
Rachel
they
broke it up
weren't
when we were still
happy with
fucking.
my decision,
And
but
then
they
me
let
and
me
Randy
live
started talking. We
through
weren't
it.
together either.
You know?
And
I
then
had
we
an
started
accident
fucking.
once.
And I would fuck Rachel at night, and then the next
I
day,
was-
and
I
then
had
drop
a-
me off
I had
over
an
at Mickey's,
accident.
spend the day there, and end up fucking her too.
I have a
You want
similar
some
story,
more?
but it's
Yeah, she
nothing the
was like, I don't
same.
like
That is
dropping you
such
off
a
here.
whore.
Right? That was my whore moment. I did for like a few months. Had a little whore moment.
Oh, sure.
Fucking one night.
Until January hit and it wasn't that cold anymore.
No,
Thank,
no, I
thank
would
you,
just
El
one
Nino.
night and have her drop me off in the morning over to the next person's house, Mandy.
Oh shit.
But the girl I was dating before, Rachel, we had broken up, but we were still messing around and shit. So I fucked her one night. She'd drive me over to Mandy's house. I'm like, well, I was supposed to go over there, so if you want to give me a ride, she
Brady,
would.
we're marrying Gomez.
She wasn't happy about it, but she would. She dropped me off.
Where else is she
called
gonna
my mom
sleep?
and complained, like, I can't believe I just dropped her off at her new little girl's house. It's bullshit, blah,
We'll
blah,
have to
blah.
get a bigger couch.
Don't talk
We
to
have
me
a
anymore.
very
I was
big
an
couch.
asshole there for about 6 months. I did. I played that card.
We can all communally sleep and no
Really
one
proud of
touches each
myself.
other. It's wonderful.
Not so much now.
I had an
At the
accident
time, I was
once.
Like, fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Looking back, I'm like,
Yeah, I took care of it at the
Yeah.
abortion clinic.
It's
But,
the fucked up part is
yesterday.
She dropped me off at her house and complained about it.
Oh, Plan
But
B?
she dropped
Yeah,
me
that's
off at
that
her
Plan
house,
B
it
I
was
picked
No,
up.
I just flushed that baby
Why
right
are we
down the
going
toilet.
there?
I said goodbye. I didn't even. They
We
didn't
were
have to give
together,
me
I wasn't
amnesia.
dating
Did
you.
it have like
At
a
least you
furry
didn't
beard
dump
and a
Everybody
like
knew
a
about the whole situation.
What
Yeah,
I was gonna
big
do to
furry
my
beard.
golden doodle dog if my basset hound impregnated her? Yeah.
That's good shit. I ought to be 20 again. Good time.
Go, Miss. When was the last time you were pregnant?
Never?
She's never been inserted on.
Yeah, no, I'm a gold star, bitch.
You make a beer.
Do you have an intact
Gold star, bitch.
hymen?
Probably.
Blue, take care of
Yeah.
that. You've been
Speaking
trying to
of
get
beer,
your nut
Billy.
off all year.
Horrible.
Billy.
Brady's
Billy
looking at me like,
or
bitch,
Billy.
did you really
Ben.
abort my
It's
baby
horrible.
today?
No, I'm looking at you
Ben.
like you're gonna
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna-
We have
You're
a
gonna
big
break
milk crate
Gomez's
full of
Gold
like
Star
samples
Blue?
of all
What
the
the
random
fuck is
IPAs that
I
they
mean,
bring
he's
in
a
for us
handsome
and
What's a
everything.
gold star?
Okay.
And Jeremy said
Never
that I
fucked
get
a
to
man
use
Elizabeth,
who's
podcast
been inserted,
for you guys,
basically.
for you and
Yeah,
Brady
never
to start
been with a
trying
man.
beers.
I'm a gold star.
Bring it on.
So you never had a man's finger in your vagina?
Yeah, they're really big and weird. I wouldn't do
Where's
it.
it at?
It's at work now. I forgot to
Brady's
bring it
are-
tonight.
The
But
only
yeah,
time
like,
Brady's not
Wait a
allowed is when he
minute,
we
doesn't
get
cut his
we
fucking
have like
fingernails.
seriously
fingernails.
so
Gold
many
star.
samples
Yes.
they bring, and they bring in
No,
actual.
you've
And
had
if
a
you don't
Which
even want to
you
drink
cut
them,
your
just
fingernails
like
like you cut your
straight.
toes.
It
No,
was
you
like-
don't.
it was
shit
coached
ton
Do you
of
know how
tons
many
of
times
bottles
I've
and
had to
of all the random
repair
shit
my
that
own
they want us
vagina?
to try out.
You know?
Yes, I did.
And we
He's a man of his
Never.
word.
We
But
just throw it in our
Irrelevant.
cooler
Cut
and
your
then we move it
toenails
into
is
the
what I'm
closet.
saying.
So
I give him credit for that.
lot
You
of
got
beer.
the
I'll take
fucking
care.
raptor.
I'll take care.
He was gentle.
You got-
Irrelevant.
I don't
Remember
work for it.
when-
That was my one day
Remember
off.
when that cat
Irrelevant.
came in and crawled into our room today? You could have taken care of that cat with your
Blue.
feet.
All of that horse shit.
With your fucking
You could have
feet.
taken care of that with.
We have a
somebody
couple
else's-
blonde ales from Ramos guys in the
Right.
car.
Whiff of that.
Yeah, you don't want
Right.
those. They've been in the car
Smell like
a
the
long
litter
time.
box.
Alright, so
Last
back to
weekend.
date etiquette, I guess. Back
Oh
to
yeah, why? God, we get off
We
subject.
get way
I'm
off
trying to save
subject.
myself for tomorrow night. Apparently.
First
We gotta go-
podcast guys then, or
Apparently.
I have
First
the
time
worst
drinking?
booger in my
Don't
fucking.
save that
she's
for
still going
tomorrow.
for the booger that when we
Dude.
started podcast.
Nope,
Yeah,
not
you've
our
been
first
working. I
podcast
told you
then.
to go get Dylan. He
Who's
would have got
Dylan?
that booger out for you a whole lot earlier.
Oh, I got small fingers. I mean,
Yeah,
That
Gomez
kid
has
makes
the
a
little
good
hands.
burger.
I'm
No,
not worried about picking
Dylan
a
has
burger.
the
I raised a
whitest,
child before.
uh,
Good.
without being
Boogers
too
don't bother me.
derogatory, Dylan has a
Bring
Yeah.
it in.
happens
African
sometimes.
descendant nose.
Bring it
Did
in
I
here.
put any orange soda in
Yeah,
this?
my youngest
No.
has
You
a
said that's
has a
good then.
wide
So I quit
nostril.
pork.
He has an African descendant
He said-
nose
You can
feature.
get swung way up
He's
there.
got like a Puerto Rican nose.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what to do with my nose because I have
I don't
a.
think he's Mexican.
Yeah,
Are you sure
here,
that's his dad?
switch.
Yeah.
He's got a Puerto Rican nose.
Better?
Oh yeah.
There.
But you're the driver.
Yeah.
Switch back.
Okay.
She had a passenger that,
I don't like this girl.
I think the only child in
driving,
question
drink this.
was Bella.
she looks just like you, so it's still questionable.
But when she was born, when my daughter was born, she was hella brown, and she had
She had pretty. Yeah, she didn't even have white teeth to go with it.
yeah, and she was the only one that like came out like distinctively tanner than the rest. And so it was questionable at the time because he's like, oh, you're
Nurses,
cheating on
switch
me.
our baby.
And I go, no, this is definitely.
Oh,
I
that's
know
definitely
it
what it
wasn't.
is.
Like I never did. And so I'm like sitting there going, no, like this is like I was so offended because I'm like but I'm not the one that has a Hispanic
He's Mexican,
background.
damn it, it's not my fault.
My ex-husband was the one with a Hispanic background. Like I'm not the one. I don't have the genetic
Right?
deviation.
You're like, it's not my fault.
here.
He's not
You kinda
brown
draw
like
on
the
your
rest of his
eyebrows.
family.
No, I
No.
do a little bit, but I go, but I'm sitting there and I'm like mind blown because my ex. We won't put out his name out there, and please don't find this podcast. My ex, he's very light skinned and he has green eyes, but he's like a genetic fluke. So like you look at his mom, who is like very obviously Hispanic, and then grandma has the light skin and like the green eyes too, and then you look at her mom, and then her mom dark, and then
It
great
skips a generation.
it skips it, and sometimes it skips one, sometimes it skips two.
Fuck this.
But it's never been
I got a story about Nigt.
So when Bella was
I
born,
grew up with a guy who
when
was
when
a-
Bella was
turned
born,
out to be
my
a
daughter
bitch
was
and
born. She
guy
came
grew
out
up
very
with
brown
turns
with
back
dark
on the
eyes,
so
and so I
fucking
have
I'll bring it in.
green-eyed light-skinned
name's
dad,
Sean
who is a
Flannery.
genetic
I'm saying his
fluke
name out
of
loud,
his
so no one
geneticism.
I agree. I
Okay.
said I was dark with dark hair.
And he's like sitting there, and I bring her home, and all of a sudden, this is how I found out one day. He's like holding her, and he's juggling her, and he just makes his way over to a mirror and holds her up next to his head.